PokeyPoke has recently seen a whole lot more animations for specific player actions that we didn't have before. One of the biggest improvements was the new throwing animation. In the Steam pre-alpha, the spear throw looks like this. The character doesn't really move in any way, the spear just sort of sinks backwards to give the impression you're getting ready to throw it, then it just exits the character and flies off. The reason it was like this is because you can aim the spear in any direction with 360 possible angles. It's also the reason the spear was mixeled for the longest time too, but we'll talk about that another time. It wasn't clear how to approach this problem at first because obviously we wanted a throw animation, but how do we do something that covers all angles? Well, nowadays it looks like this. The character visibly draws the spear back, her body turns, and then again turns with the release of the spear, and the hands move appropriately. We also have this new trail effect on the spear, and some other stuff going on too. We had to work out a way to create an animation that would work for every possible angle, as we can't just create 360 different animations, or even 180 if we inversed half of them. But what we did have on our side was the Rayman style hands of the character. They float independently of the torso, and are also just little pixel blobs that look basically the same at all angles. So we could use some dynamic curves to draw the hands at appropriate positions, and create a twisting body animation for the character that, combined with our hands, would create a believable throw animation for any possible direction. It seems like a simple solution now, but it was really hard to visualize this at the time, and we had doubts over whether one body twist would look okay for every angle. So I created a stupid video of me holding a broomstick that I sent to my artist to convey what I was thinking for the solution, and in the end, I think what he came up with works really well. We had to do some extra work when it came to moving with the spear drawn back, both being able to strafe on the ground and also in the air, but it was all very worthwhile. We've completely reworked player animation into its own state machine too, as all the different conditions for when to start and stop animations was getting very messy. So now every animation has a start, continue, and end state, meaning they can look after themselves without getting caught up in long, confusing if-else nests. This has really given us the power to animate basically anything we want and be able to easily connect it to the game logic, so as a result, we've been doing a ton to fill in all the little extra details of moving this character around with love and attention. Given controlling this character is what you do for the whole dang game, it's pretty important that it feels good. Some possible lessons from all this include: 1. When you're communicating with an artist or a composer, it often is very helpful to communicate in the medium of the work if you can. So for my artist, rather than me trying to explain in words what I wanted for this throw animation, I recorded that daft video of myself instead. I also find if I can create a quick picture in Paint or something of what I'm thinking, it's much easier to get across than relying on words. Number 2, never assume that there's some proper solution for every problem you come up against. Games are all unique with their own weird problems, and even problems that have been solved before have likely been solved in their own weird, unique, and wonderful ways. We've hesitated on solutions for a lot of problems in PokeyPoke because it seemed like there should just be a better or easier way, and often the solution had been staring us in the face, and it really only just took giving it a try. This applies to the mixling issue too, which I'll talk about in another video. Thanks for watching, hope that was insightful in some way. If you like the look of PokeyPoke, be sure to go wishlist it on Steam, that really helps me a lot. It's also one of the best ways to support the game, even if you're not really planning on buying it actually. So if you just want to help me out, consider giving it a wishlist. Thanks everybody, thank you to my patrons, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll catch you all next time.